Hello everyone. So I would like to describe something about controlling. Actually, in the last few session and few times, I am getting so many questions regarding students as well as some guys. Okay, so most of the student or most of the guys who have a query regarding what topic I will be cover in the SAP controlling and what would be a content over there, and a part of this, how much time during it will be take total course of, suppose that someone is wants to doing of this course, so how much time would be a cover to all thing, each and every activities. So today's my mainly the session is going to be started. Actually my main objective over there is that just I want to let me know actually about content about the controlling of which topic I will be a cover, because in my because there is just so many topics are available in the controlling. But I have seen over there so many institutes and so many trainers are giving regarding the controlling training, but they are not giving a proper knowledge about a controlling. Like actually they are skipping a main part of some content that is a main part of the controlling, they skip over there. So just I want to get a confirm which content and which topic I will be a cover in my class. So just I want to open up this. So just let me share one PPT. This is a whatever I will cover of this. So everything has been mentioned in this PPT. Yeah, hello. This is the first slide which I want to. Yeah, yeah. This is the first slide which I want to tell you about myself. Actually, we are providing a training related to SAP FICO from the iTech lab. This is a one of the institute they are providing online offer training, and also they're providing a certification about your SAP courses from the iTech lab. So let's just about us. Already I told you we are providing so many students, and last 3 year of ago, we have started the giving a training in SAP FI and CO, and for meanwhile we are starting of this. We are doing all this, and on so many things I have to tell you. I have which I want to tell you, but due to a time variance, just I'm not going to cover. You can read over this. What is SAP and SAP FICO? Let me tell you one thing. This is SAP controlling, which I am going to describe, and all content that is related to a controlling in the sense of mainly related to a cost accounting or management accounting, or we can say the all activity is related to a internal part of the a company that are included in a controlling. So I have so many things which I want to tell you, but meanwhile just I'm describing a few lines in by very layman language. So the controlling. So let's come with the controlling content. Let me tell you one thing. I will start this course will take a 40 hour. The total of 40 hour around we can say is around 4 to 5 months of the this project. So first of all, let me share you the content of the CO which I will cover one by one. That is first thing I would like to tell you, I will cover the introduction of SAP. That means on the first class, I will cover what is the SAP and when it has been implemented, and what's come in the India, and what is the part of the ERP and all things. What is the importance of SAP? I will cover in the this topic. You can see in this topic I will cover all things. A part of this I will share you SAP versions like ECC and S4 HANA. What is a ECC and S4 HANA, and what is the how the different is a ECC and S4 HANA, what the main different each of both of these. So because around 80% of interviewer will ask you a difference between FICU, difference between ECC and S4 HANA. So I will cover one by one each and every topics in a very details. So a part of this, after a second, I will go with the SAP Fury, because SAP Fury is a one interface in that has been added in S4 HANA. So I will describe about SAP Fury, and how the SAP Fury is work. Whatever, how can we work on this SAP Fury, and what and all things, or we can say the everything I will share you on the SAP. I just give you, I will give you SAP Fury overview. And a part of the fourth topic I will cover on the SAP activation. And every company, suppose that any companies want to get activation of S4HANA or SAP. So what would be activation, what I need to do on this, what is the SAP methodology, and all thing I will cover on this. Apart and next I will share the controlling of introduction of SAP controlling. Again I will share you on the time of the in my class introduction of SAP, SAP controlling, what is the controlling and controlling stand, what is the COs stand for, and why this is important, and some modules, how much of modules are available in, how much of modules are available in SAP controlling, and all thing I will describe on this thing. Let's come on the sixth topic. This is a basic setup. From now, guys, from now, your practical will be start from now. Yeah, it's like a controlling basic setup or controlling parameters creating. And before of this, 1 to 5 topics is related to a theory project, which I will explain you one by one. And already I told you I will I will give the training as like a beginner of the SAP, and or we can say this is A to Z, all thing I will share. A part of let's come with the basic setup in the sense of let me see. Yeah, basic setup in the sense of some parameters we need to create in a SAP, because on the time of creating any company or doing any activity or any transaction, we need to do some parameters and the basic setup. Or we can say, first of all, we need to create a company and company setup in the in the SAP. Around is the 20 and 22 parameters are a basic parameters which we need to create over there. And part of this, the seventh topic is a controlling area setup. In this, I will share you the all details about a controlling area setup. One thing I want to tell you, on the timing of giving the training, I will give you a practical training of one by one, and I will create a one company from the scratch. For one company from the scratch, and the recording will be also done in the background. And after that, completing your session, you will get the recording also. Let's come the another topic after the controlling setup area. I will explain what about a company hierarchy, like a cost center hierarchy and profit center hierarchy. What is the cost center, how is the create, and what is the hierarchy, and same like this I will profile, I will also define about the profit center hierarchy and how to create and how to explain of this. And a part of this, I will describe the define and creating a master data. In the master data in two kind of master data, that is a primary cost element and secondary cost element. I will describe the all thing primary cost element and secondary cost element, and after that, we will go with the posting. That's 10 topic. I will tell you how to post a day-to-day activity in the SAP. We can say is the how to post a transaction in the general ledger is the day-to-day activity. That general ledger, how to transaction or post and all things like the profit center, cost center, and post GL as well. And then the next topic I will teach you about, I will cover you about the internal order, why the internal order is important, and how to create, and why the company is using of this, what would be a scenario when post the transaction. And I will tell you post the transaction is related to a internal order. And also I will share you how to set up budget and supplement budget and return budget if you are using a internal order. And a part of this, a part after that, doing all activity that is related to internal order, I will cover the topic is the internal order settlement. Or we can say the whatever cost we will occur in the internal order, we need to settle with the another cost object. So how can we how can we settle their cost, we can, I will tell you. And a part of this distribution assessment cycle, I will cover you then 13. And then I will cover you the activity type and SKF. What is the activity type and SKF, and the from the 15 topic. Okay, now you can see in the 15 topic is written over there is the introduction of a broadcasting. Mainly the cost related activity will start from there. Okay, so just I want to tell you, you can see over there the is the introduction of a broadcasting. Yeah, the mainly the costing related activity will start from there. A part of before of this, whatever activity you have created, that just was the basic things about controlling. And if you talk about introduction of broadcasting, I will share you what is the introduction and why we determine it, and we how can we estimate or standard cost of the product, or we can say, or we can determine the plan cost of the product, or before the manufacturing of any product, every company needs to need to get a plan cost of the product. For the planning, I will describe all thing, and after that also I here we need to do the configuration. In configuration, we can see over there the configuration is related to consultant. But don't worry, I will tell you all thing, I will tell you all thing end to end scenario, that is a configuration. And vendor creation and materials, also we need to create a materials like a raw material. Suppose that we are just I'm taking a one example. Suppose that we have a one company, and we wants to make a laptop. We wants to make a laptop and sell in the market. So before the making of the laptop, we need to determine the plan cost of the product. And also we need to do some configuration that is related to configuration, because on the timing of manufacturing a laptop, we need to raw materials. In the raw materials, it can be a screen, RAM, hard disks, and all things. So I will teach you all activities related to a configuration. Then we will create all the raw materials. Then we start up product costing. In the product costing, I will cover you one to one each and every activities from the material, how to create a material, change a material, and display. And a part of this, we need to purchase a raw material. First of all, we need to purchase our raw materials, and after the purchasing of our raw materials, we need to do some activities like define a BOM, cost center or activity types, define activity type prices, how to determine the prices of all things, work center, what is the work center, routing, and cost component, as well as a costing sheet. What is the important of a cost components and a costing sheet, I will cover of this. And let's come with the another topic. So we can say, I will teach you in detail end-to-end process that is related to a product costing. And that's why I'm telling you this controlling here, this controlling modules is mostly important for us CMA guys, because the CMA guys is especially made for only the costing profile. They have more knowledge about costing, and that's why every company is preferring a CMA guys is related to a costing background. Yeah. So next topic I will cover the cost run. After determining of all activities, now here we need to create the run the cost run. And multiple cost run, that means if you talk about any organization, at a one time they are cost running of a multiple kinds of finished goods. So how can we CK11 and CK40, and I will explain of this. Up suppose that from the 2000 from the 18 we have determining the uh, plan cost of the product. Already I told you, suppose that I'm just going to sell a laptop, or just I'm going to make a laptop. So before the making of a laptop, we need to determine what would be a plan cost of the product. In the plan cost of the product, we have to add the raw materials as well as the direct and indirect expenses, and activity type and all things. Then we will get, or when we will analyze the what would be a plan cost of the product. Now here, from the 18 point, we have been getting the plan cost of the product, and then we will start the production. That means the actual production will be start from a 19. So I will, you can see here, I'm just as like I'm explaining the all activities. Also we will do on the an SAP one by one step from end to end scenario. Let's come with the production process. In a production process, the production will be start is the cost object controlling and cost object by order. Actually there is every company, they are following two kinds of a production, like a MTS and MTO. MTS, that means is stand for make to stock, and MTO is make to order. So we will start the production of a laptop. Either we can go with the MTS or MTO also. And and on from the production order process, production order MTS, or we can say example of the MTO, we will get a actual cost of the product. And in the actual cost of products, normally we can get the variance also, because suppose that I'm just already I told you I'm just estimating a laptop, what I'm going to sell over there. So first I will create a plan cost of the product, and suppose on the time of a multiple cost run, if we get the plan cost of a laptop, it would be a 20,000. And a part of this, when we will start the production, and the actual cost we are getting here is the 22, or we can get also is 18,000 as well. So our product plan cost was the determines is around the 20,000. If I will get a 18,000, that is the actual cost, that is a favorable. And if you in case we can get the 22,000 also, that would be a unfavorable cost. So how to calculate a variance, I will tell you, and a part of this the variance calculation, and what would be a settlement. And whatever we are getting the variance, either a favorable and unfavorable, we will settle of this cost. And then I will cover you the WIP configuration. That means a work in progress configuration, and summary of the product cost by order. Then whatever I have already I have teach you in the from the 19 to 22, I will cover the all things, or we can say I will give you the summary of the product cost by product, whatever we have studied till now. Then I will start the product cost by period, that is a repetitive manufacturing. You can see over there, so there is so many companies and so many products that are manufactured in the repetitive terms. So I will share you all the configuration as well as all the uh, step by step, all the process. In this I will cover end-to-end process, WIP, variance also apart, and after that I will give a one training, that is a cover the all things in a summary of a broadcast by period. Okay, so now let's come on the another seat, that is a material laser. Okay, the material laser, that is another component, that is a different, we can say this is a separate and important components in S4HANA. Here S4HANA, there is a very large activity we need to done in the material ledger. I will cover the all things material ledger in a multiple currency valuation method and actual costing as well. Then we will start a COPA introduction. The COPA is the very important factor in SAP controlling. Okay, and there's a very demandable product, and most of the jobs or most of the companies are looking for those guys who have knowledge about the COPA. So I will introduce a COPA, and the COPA setup and actual and sales order costing. Then here we can see here we can see the SD configuration, that is related to a sales and distribution configuration. And mainly in all company, the SD configuration, we have they have some another module and some another guys, but from the FI and CO module, there is a not a more activity in a SD configuration. but I will share you end-to-end process, how to configure a and how to configure a SD. That means all things, either a FI or CO or a or SD, all activities will done from my. Okay, I will do the all activities, and I will share you the all explanation as well. Then a customer, we need to create other customer creation as well as configuration of this. And then we will start the sales order costing and process. In the sales order costing process, I will tell you, and I will explain the all activities, that is from to start from a beginning, and that's how to create a sales order and all things, how to create a sales order, delivery, billing, and payment received from a customer, and all things I will tell you. Then also I will tell you how to create a WIP in the case of a sales order costing, that is a empty part of the MTO. Okay, MTO, make to order. Okay, WIP, variance, how to get a variance and how to calculate a variance in a SAP system. And a part of this, the settlement, whatever we will get the variance, how to settlement of this, and result analysis of the sales order, and all things I will describe on this. Then the COPA planning and reporting, I will teach you the COPA planning and reporting, which already I told you the COPA is a very important activities, and every company is looking at those guys who have a knowledge about the COPA. So COPA planning and reporting, that is just I want to tell you, this is a one kind of a report, is a profitability report. Suppose that now we can see over there. we can see over there, first we have to decide what product we are going to make. So we have decided we are going to produce a laptop. So before the producing of a laptop, we need to determine a standard cost of the product or a plan cost of the product. After the getting of the plan cost of the product, we will start a production. Either we can go with the MTU or MTS. There's a both are a different scenario, which I will cover in this. And once we will start the production, we will set the actual cost of the product. That means already we have determined the plan cost. After the plan cost, we will get the actual cost. Then we will get a variance and a settlement of this. And everything, suppose that I have a make it the laptop and just going to be a selling and all things. Now in the COPA planning and reporting, just I want to give a just want to show the result of profitability analysis, or we can say the report. And suppose I want to see, every company wants to see a report, how much product we have sell on the domestic basis or demographical basis or segment wise, or which customer has been sell purchase, and which from the salesperson have been sold, or which suppose that which product has been sold in a different demographical reason, and which project has been sold in demographic, which cities has been sold. Or we can say this is a one kind of a pivot table. If you talk about an example of Excel, this is a one kind of a pivot table. We can get the all reports, how much customer has been sold over there and all things. So guys, this was the my controlling content which I have written over there. So I think as per my knowledge, there is no any topic has been left, or we can say every topic, each and every topic that is related to a controlling has been mentioned over there. So guys, so just I want to tell you each and every topic I will cover from my end. I would not be left any topic, or I'm damn sure, suppose that if you are studying on all things, you will get a job very easily. Okay, so this is a guys, this is a very good chances to have a learn. And one thing I want to tell you, my classes will be done on every Saturday and Sunday, every Saturday and Sunday for 2 hour minimum, is a 2 hour. And it will be done on the Skype as well as a Zoom as well, whatever would be suitable for us, we can do this. And also I want to tell you, there I will give you some functionalities, like I will provide you a SAP server from 1 to 4 or 5 months, until your covers course will not cover from my side. I will provide you a SAP server as well. You can practice, and you can also ask whatever you will get any queries or any incident on the doing of a practice in SAP. You can ask me with the on that time. Either you can ask me with the WhatsApp, or you can call me anytime. You can call me. Okay, I will suggest you what would be a situation, what will be a solution of this. And a part of this also, I will provide you some materials that would be related to interviews. That is yeah, this is the interviews related material, or we can say the interviewer will ask you which kind of a question that is related to would be a controlling. I will share you the all details as well. And also I will prepare some examples resume. It will be a help you to create a resume as per your controlling background. Okay guys, and yeah, this if you have any query, you can ask me in the comments also. So guys, this is a content which I will cover you each and every activities. I think that everything has been covered from in this. So guys, okay, so let's enough for today. And okay, thank you so much.